you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, first pitch coming up.
Nope,
Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. Brown in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's inside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first in time. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hey!
Got him. 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Inside.
Babe Ruth in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And there's a ball. Lou Gehrig waiting to hit for the Yankees. Ground ball left side. Tosses across the first, and the Yanks go quietly. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Astros baseball on The Show, Houston. We go to the bottom of the first. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Whitey Ford. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Outfield playing straight up now. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Isaac Paredes.
Aye.
The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And there's two down.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Ball, that's out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one fouled off. Pena off of first with two away. Step off throw to first. Pena back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Ball 2.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Mantle launched a homer in his most recent game. No score here in the second. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 0-2. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
0-1 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Gehrig. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. drive. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jeter takes the strike. Jeter with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball to strike. Foul off down the right side. 2 on, nobody out with 2 runs already in here in the second game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You think about the deadline trades that made huge differences. Moves for Juan Soto, David Justice, CC Sabathia, Justin Verlander. Tons of great players. If he can perform well down the stretch, he could be the toast of the town.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Right through for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Foul ball still 0-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it.
Safe.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead. And sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs form and then jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Hard hit, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Out towards right center field. Gwynn on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
L's in rotation, spacing out. Then took the Lions out. The rap game of giant. Playing shots to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhyme's gonna blow. I'm prepared to eat. The stars tell the moon staring. I'm in tune.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two out, space is empty. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner snagged at first. So the Yanks go in order. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ball 2.
That one
Ball
close,
3.
ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, James Myers.
Ball, that's
Nasty
out.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
In the air on the infield, Jeter. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Bernie Williams.
Drilled out towards left center field. Myers flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One out man at first. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey.
Swinging a foul out of play. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Jorge Posada powers one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, third baseman, number 91.
One down. Paul Molitor stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He will score. Then it's 5-0.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Tony Gwynn.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Brown won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, A.J. Blueball.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. So man aboard. And next for New York, Joe Morgan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Morgan, a former All-Star. 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Next pitch is outside. Gwynn at first, 1 gone. There's a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one moves his feet. Got him swinging. Two outs, runners at first and second. Now, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
That's ball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit, first two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 on, 2 outs. That one way inside.
Ball, that's out.
Left field. Alvarez sprinting after it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 6 and the Astros nothing. You're watching Astros baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, these Astros. Just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Here's a high chopper. Molitor throws to first in time. In for a strike. Good slider.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Ball 1.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's 1-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 1 so far. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Astros.
Inside ball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. So the Astros lead 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Bernie Williams.
And that's down and away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Mantle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And another ball.
Outside.
Swings through that one. And a payoff pitch. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Jorge Posada.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Right through there for a strike.
That's ball two.
High fly ball down the left field line.
No,
And a
that's
foul
foul.
ball. This one popped up. Pena gets under it. That's out number two.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Derek Jeter.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Blueball is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brandon Walter.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. There's a strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Foul ball there. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air to left center, Alvarez on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Last half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 6 and the Astros nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2-0. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Jose Altuve will touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Check swing.
Inside, ball 2.
And it's 2-0. Rolled over to third. In time to Gehrig. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Flied out to center at his first at bat.
Ball, that's down. Hey.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. We're through 5. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Paul Molitor stepping in now for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Movement in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Bagwell slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Tony Gwynn.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Joe.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Joe Morgan. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
This one popped up. Altuve under this one. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They still lead it, though. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Yordan Alvarez. Outfield playing straight up now. Bounced up the middle. Jeter on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
That's a ball.
The Yankees leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey!
And now 1 and 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just
Ball
a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Houston. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Top of inning number 7. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hey!
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Up next for the Yankees.
One out man at first. Now here is Mickey Mantle. Three for three with 3 singles. Mantle wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late swing fouled off.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Ruth on third. Mantle at second with 1 away. Outside
that's
ball
ball
4.
Thank
He
you,
walked him, and they are loaded. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Posada steps to the plate, and the bases are full.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Hammered on a line, base hit. 1 run across. He's done it again. This guy's unconscious at the plate. The run comes in from second. It's a 2-run single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Right through there for a strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it. Save.
He's safe.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brandon Walter gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's a ball for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 1 out. Next
That's
offering
ball
misses
3.
down and away. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. Catcher can't hang on. It's 11-1.
For the Yankees, center fielder Tony Gwynn.
Inside. Ball 1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Morgan. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That one, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him, swings for a strikeout. Inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the
sunrise.
Sean Murphy. The new catcher now. So into the ball game. Randall Grichuk. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Greg Nettles. He's the new third baseman.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 35.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Late with the swing there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball one.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garrett takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Digging in, Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Up next for the Astros, Yankees.
In the dirt, blocked. The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Astros lead one. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Brian King.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Ground ball to Bagwell. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Stephen Okert preparing to come on if needed.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitches in there. That is strike 2.
Ball, that's outside.
And that
ball
just misses. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Way off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are.
Pena over to Altuve, over to Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
And it's second. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And that is out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Whitey Ford out of the game, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back. Pitching change here, David Bednar. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Outfield playing straight up now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Rodon, the left-hander, up and throwing.
Right through there for a strike.
Runner on at third, one gone. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Out number 2. So digging in, Jeremy Pena, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Steven Oker.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Misses inside. Ball 1. And that one flips the corner. Close, but call the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 1 down. Here's Sean Murphy.
That's right, Sean Murphy.
Outside, that's a
Activity
ball.
in the Houston bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready.
Aye. That's ball 2.
The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That's one misses, and a count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. In the air, right field. Biggio has a beat on it, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Ready to stop the fight outright. Back here in Houston, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one a little bit high. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And a 2-2. That one ripped right center field. Hops over the wall, that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Nope,
Altuve,
outside.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Man at second. And that's outside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Out of the dugout.
For the Yankees, number 55.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And fires in a fastball at 95. Rodon, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he'll challenge that called strike.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This could end it. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball
That
one.
turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder. He's really
Ball, that's
tightening up his
inside.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ball
3-2
3.
now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 11-3 for Chris Singleton.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I was.